Hi, this is Kendra from Pencil and Pigment, and today I wanted to do a sketchbook tour. This is an A4 Lectern. This color pink has been discontinued, but I'm going through and using up all my sketchbooks. So the first part is Protest Art April. I will link a playlist of all my sketchbook tours, and then the second part is what I did for the month of November. Now it kind of ran a little bit long. I think I did about 36 portraits, which a week in December with overlap, that's fine. I used General's chalk, the little compressed stick. See how tiny that is? Okay. Anyway, and I have some sheets to protect them because I did ladies on the right and gentlemen on the left. So this is sort of a culmination of gosh, I don't even know what to say about this, because every time I do charcoal, and I only do charcoal once a year, and it seems to fall only on November. This was me trying to do an extreme close-up. I always say I should do charcoal more because it's always so much fun. This is me trying to see how much I can lift negative space and still have it look like a portrait. I tried to play around a lot with that. Shadows and light. I tried all kinds of things. I don't know. Some of these feel more successful than others. The thing I need to understand when I look at these portraits is that if I actually want to get better at charcoal as a medium, I need to do it more than 1 month out of the year. These aren't exactly where I want them to be. I would like them to look a little bit more professional. Again, where we see our stuff, sometimes we're our own harsh critic. But I know what I'm looking for, and I haven't reached it. And getting better, I know, and improving in your art is a sliding scale. But there's some things I really want to do and be able to achieve with charcoals and with portraits, and I don't feel like I've achieved it yet. I tried different perspectives, different positioning, lots of hair in the face in the beginning, trying to work on profiles, trying to get better at those. I think one of my long-term goals for 2023 for next year is to incorporate more charcoal portraiture. And I think what I'm going to do is have a side sketchbook where I do a couple portraits twice a week maybe. So I do more throughout the year. I do more than 30 all at once. It'd be nice to double that number and just get more done and improve. She's probably my favorite. I love folks with their eyes closed. It always looks like they're so like serene and at peace, and it's just kind of calming and relaxing to look at. I went for very high contrast. I like that in a portrait with the value range. I like really dark darks, and then as light as I can go and have that. Here I tried a motion, and I was like, oh man, everybody's going to think I'm having a horrible day, but I was having a lovely day. I just tried to do somebody that was upset. Oh, our dog says hi. Anyway, some unique angles. I tried all kinds of things. I need to get better at blending. I need to improve lots of things. There's lots of little things I see when I look at these that I think can be vastly improved upon. So that's something I want to work on. And we're coming up towards the end already so soon. This was the last one I did. Here is the label mark on the bottom, and then here we have the envelope. So I really did, some of these took, I think the longest one took maybe an hour and a half. closer to 2 hours. The shortest one took half an hour, and that was definitely with the gentleman and doing side profiles. You kind of fill in the black and then erase to get what you're looking for. Yeah, I tried all kinds of things. I look on Pinterest for models. I don't really like drawing celebrities just because I don't follow their life and belief system. And I don't really want to draw people that aren't kind. But I feel like models don't mind being drawn. That's why they're being photographed. And Pinterest doesn't really have an algorithm, so you can search very specific stuff. Like if you want to search high contrast, black and white photograph, you can do that and have that as an example and try and figure out different things that you want to do. I mean, these are a lot of like floating heads. And the other thing I need to work on is facial hair with gentlemen. Like that's not something I typically do a lot of. So I definitely need to work on that. I would like to do more variety of hair. Not just straight hair, but hair that is really coiled. I mean, is it even a portrait or is it, hey, my chin is up? I don't know. I tried a thing. Yeah. I love freckles. Freckles are a lot of fun. That's something I really, really enjoy. But things like this, I definitely want to practice negative space more. Practice is progress. So I just need to keep at it if I want to level up and I want my things to look how I imagine them to be. So part of that would be me slowing down, taking even more time instead of like spending 90 minutes, spending 2.5 hours, going larger, things like that. That would really help improve. And I didn't pre-sketch these. If you're wondering like, why is she so bonky on the page? I didn't pre-sketch anything. I just put charcoal to paper and some of my squares aren't, they're not good. So they're a little off kilter. But that's part of the practice. I want to have the confidence just to go in and start drawing without pre-sketching and like just go with what I've initially laid down and lean into those proportions and that form and that shape without having it laid out all perfect on the page with perfect margins and things. Like it's just more natural to me. So I tried to incorporate different nationalities, different age groups a little bit. It's a lot of young people, a lot of folks in their 20s. That's typically the age group for models when you go to draw models. So that can be kind of difficult if you want to be more inclusive in age. Again, the proportions for like children's and infants, it's all sort of squished down. I'll link the video I did about portrait proportions because it's a little different. Kids have a lot of cheeks. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. This is how I spent the month of November. It was a lot of fun. I really, really enjoyed it. There are some places, I don't know if you can see this, where this actually dug into the paper as I was moving it along. So I need to be gentler. All of these have been sprayed. This is my charcoal fixative. This is one of the more expensive ones. It's fine. I mean, obviously I have a little transfer, but I was pushing down on the other page drawing. So I tried things. I stepped out of my comfort zone and tried to zoom in. I don't know if all of these are quite successful, but I kept going and kept trying. And that's kind of the most important thing, is not to give up, just to keep working, keep plugging away, keep trying. And eventually, you know, you hit on something that you don't mind so much. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.